All right, everyone, welcome back. So this is part 2 of my first listen / full-on review to LOONA's 4th mini album called "And." We are now on the next B-side here called "Dance on My Own." Now, I was most looking forward towards this B-side based on the track listing, seeing who LOONA has worked with, the likes of Gino Barletta, Nolan W. Sipe. But in case y'all didn't know who Lindgren and Melanie Joy Fontana, they've worked with huge artists in the past. I'm talking about BTS. I'm talking about TXT songs such as "Can't You See Me," N-hyphens, Given Taken, if I recall correctly, and they tend to work hand in hand together here and there for many artists. I really recognize Melanie Joy Fontana. She's put out a lot of hit songs and worked with a lot of huge artists. I'm talking about Everglow and a lot, to be honest. Everglow's debut song "Bum Bum Chocolate," "Don't Ask, Don't Tell," their latest B-side on Everglow's album, also "No Good Reason," and also "Hush." Pretty much all my favorite B-sides, or most of them, coming from Everglow. But with that being said, let's just get into "Dance on My Own." Ooh, the acoustic guitar here. Oh my. This is a full English song, huh? Wow. Oh my. Wow. Just so heartwarming hearing how the instrumental breaks down with these meaningful lyrics. With the trap elements and the acoustic guitar. Gotta make a little room for my mental health. Oh, the snare drums here with Yunjin. Dance, dance. Wow. Love the bass in this as well. Eves, Chew. Wow. The harmonies too. Wow, so that was "Dance on My Own." All of them really shined in this one, despite it being quite heavily, I think, in terms of distribution towards Heejin, I've got to admit, because I really loved, I think a lot of parts stood out to me. The likes of Eves and the Chew, that kind of breakdown near the end, the harmonies. Also, I would have to say Kim Lip and her certain parts that I'm going to point out when we break it down. Very title track worthy, but I can see, of course, why this is not a title. But I think similar to the likes of Voice and Star, this could be very well come through, like with an MV for sure, with Dance on My Own. Really love the lyrics in this one, super meaningful and heartwarming at the same time. Touching part of the R&B genre, more so the contemporary R&B genre, I've got to say, and I think they really killed it on this one. Right away, I do gotta say though, I remember my friend telling me that people have been saying how their title track, PTT, Paint the Town, especially in the chorus, reminds them of like Everglow and all, and I sort of agree, sort of, not fully, to be honest, and that's completely fine. It's not like LOONA is copying Everglow by any means, but if you thought that was like kind of Everglow or really kind of Everglow, there is Dance on My Own. And I say this because as we've heard, Don't Ask, Don't Tell, the likes of No Good Reason, especially Hush, how those songs go from Everglow, those particular B-sides, this is, you can really hear Lindgren and Melanie Joy Fontana's influence on this song, to be honest. So I can't, this is, I don't know what I should say here. I can't really say this is particularly so Everglow, but I want to say that you could really hear the influence by these singer-songwriters and producers behind the scenes for Dance on My Own. But with that being said, I really love how LOONA again shows a new side to themselves and a different full-on English track this time around with all 12 members. Oh, such a meaningful and sweet and lovely song. But let's break it down from the beginning because it was really, really good. I'd have to say in my top 2 echelon in terms of favorite B-sides on this mini album, to be honest. Let's just do the breakdown now, though. Oh, just how this starts with the acoustic guitar. I really love how it starts with acoustic guitar.
I made you my everything, put my life in your hands and you held the strings. Don't know who I am anymore, let me down every time and I hit the floor.
A song that we could really sing along to as well. Yes, Haseul.
I just wanna dance,
Dance.
dance on my own.
And then we're hearing the bass come through, the trap elements come through. So good.
I just wanna dance, dance, dance on my own. I don't need someone to feel something. It's just me, myself,
And I love it.
I just wanna dance, dance, dance on my own. I'm breaking up, killing myself. Gonna make a little room for my mental health.
I love this particular line the most in the song. I'm back and I'm feeling myself. Gonna make a little room for my mental health. Spit it out, Cherry. So good. What a beautiful line right here.
And if I stay out alone, I got one less room that I'm bringing
Yes,
home.
Olivia.
I don't need nobody to move
My body is with no strings attached.
I don't wanna be somebody who lets somebody
The snare drums here.
hold me back. I just wanna dance, dance.
And something that I gotta point out, how we get Go On in the chorus this time around is everything. Go On and Vivi hit in the choruses in this one. I love it. I love it how they get these certain parts in the song so much.
Dance, dance on my own. I just wanna dance,
Dance, dance on my own.
I don't need someone to feel something. It's just me,
Really love the second verse coming from Kim Lip as well. How she breaks it down in this kind of way. So good.
myself, and I love it. I just wanna dance, dance, dance on my own. I don't need nobody to move my body. Oh, maybe no strings attached. attached. I don't wanna be somebody who let somebody.
Oh, the comboing from Eves and Chu into the harmonizing, so good. Definitely one of my favorite parts in the song, guys.
No strings attached. I don't wanna be somebody who let somebody hold me if they hold me back. I just wanna dance, dance.
Yes, Vivi.
On my own. I just wanna dance, dance, dance on my own. I don't need someone to feel
Something,
It's just me, myself,
and I love it.
I just wanna dance, dance, dance on my own.
Wow, and as I was pulling this up, apparently they performed this at their concert. I really sort of wish that I attended the concert online, but I avoided it due to the fact that I really wanted to come clean and come with a fresh mind into this first listen and all, but at some point I'm gonna have to peep out that performance. But let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next song is called A Different Night. Now I'm seeing individuals coming from a production team called Chansline. Now if y'all not familiar with Chansline, Chansline has worked with Chu's OST called Spring Flower. We love to see it, but also with other huge K-drama specific OSTs like Run to You for Run On and other Run On OSTs. Definitely one of my favorite K-dramas coming out from this year. Also, do you like Brahms, Goblin back in the day, Scarlet Heart Rio? So as some y'all may know, when it comes to OSTs, I am a sucker for OSTs that are done well, but let's just get into this. Ooh, the strings here.
하루 종일 나에게 말을 걸던 뭔가 다 사라지고
The piano.
방 안에 나 홀로 공기만이 방을 가득 태워 내 맘속은 더욱 공허해 익숙해지긴커녕 매번 더 아파와 반짝거리던
Ooh, the acoustic guitar here with Cherry.
밤하늘별만 바라보네 같은 시간 different night
Straight chills.
다시 나를 찾아와 이젠 너와 different night 너 없이도 반복되는 매일 같은 different night
Oh my.
너는 어때 different night 영원할 것 같던
Haseul.
시간 속에 너와 나 변해갔어 걷잡을 수 없이 사소한 것 하나까지도 별 이유 없이
We blame each other for no reason.
시작은 결국 끝을 향해 가는 걸 눈이 부시게 빛나던 우리 둘은 이 어둠 속에 흩어져가 같은 시간 different night 매일 밤 다시 나를 찾아
Yes, Jinso.
이젠 너와 different night 너 없이도 반복되는 매일 같은 different nights 너는 어떤
Aww.
안녕을 말할 순간
Time to say goodbye to the time. Yeah.
돌아보지 않을 시간에 인사를 해. 텅 빈 나의 맘
Oh, hold up.
다시 널
Where's this going?
찾아 시간을 따라 흘러가 같은 시간 different
This is so beautiful. Oh, and that electric guitar. Whoa. Different nights. Wow. I really love the chorus to this song. Got chills really quickly in this one. Obviously, it can work for an OST, but I feel like it's done so well that it goes beyond your kind of OST type song, as the tropes in this are just so amazingly well done. I feel like that's what Chansline does really well in their OSTs that I've heard from them. They don't do your particular kind of ballads, pop ballads, power ballads in your kind of particular way where you can really predict sections, but more so in ways that you cannot expect at all and take beautiful twists and turns. And this sort of reminds me of the time when I really wanted LOONA Ballad, of course. I'm pretty sure a lot of us, or pretty much all of us, really wanted LOONA of the Ballad, but seeing and hearing that they came out with A Different Night is just a beautiful sight to see and hear, to be honest. And I think this is easily up there as one of my top 3 favorite B-sides on this mini album. A Different Night, so special. Definitely gonna be one of those special kind of songs tucked in my heart, to be honest, like on the certain likes of 365 or Where You At, to be honest, like that kind of level in terms of a special song. But A Different Night, everyone, oh my goodness, let's bring it back to certain moments and all for this one. We really got to. Oh, the strings, the piano. Real love Kim Lip and Eves in this one. Love the piano chords. Really makes you want to pull out your phone and turn your light on. And I could totally see them performing this at a concert, or even at an arena concert, to be honest. Now it's a different night with you. It repeats even without you. It's the same different night. Oh my goodness. Definitely one of my favorite parts in this song. VV's moment, though. Sorry, everyone. I just choked there, but Haseul's moment in this one, even though she didn't get many lines in this one, as I was really hoping for her to get a lot more lines this time around. At least we slowly but surely are getting more lines. For A Different Night here, I love her line and how it really stands out here. You and I in the time that I thought would last forever. Oh my goodness. This, I feel like it really goes to show you that whoever's behind the scenes doing these lines really needs to come through and give Haseul more lines. And when it comes to a ballad, you have to put more lines for Haseul, as she deserves a lot more when it comes to lines with her particular one of a kind voice as a main vocal and all. But Wow, you and me in the time that I thought would last forever. So beautiful. Into Yeojin. Love this line too. Even the tiniest thing, we blame each other for no reason. It's very true. There's a lot of things in life, a lot of trivial things that we end up blaming each other and starting a whole fuss about, even though it's quite trivial. Whatever you're arguing and blaming each other about, it's just wow. Two of us who used to shine dazzlingly scatters in this darkness. But now that we have all the members for this song though, for a different night, all 12 on a ballad, it just feels so full, you know what I'm trying to say? Oh, BB. So much nostalgia feelings in this one. I would love to see the performance for this. Here comes electric guitar. Just in the back, not too loud. And how it ends with Yeojin. Wow, what a song, everyone. Really loved Kim Lip in the first chorus, and the kind of succession. I can't emphasize enough how they work off each other, Lip into Chu there. This song is so emotional, but very, very beautiful at the same time, and tender. Really love to hear it. A power ballad coming from LOONA themselves, of course. The electric guitar to really wrap things up, not too loud, just in the back there to add more depth and texture to the song. A Different Night. It's up there. It's really up there, guys. As some of y'all may know, I'm a sucker for ballads, and especially when it comes to LOONA ballads. In case y'all didn't know, LOONA 1/3 being my favorite unit, coming from LOONA themselves. But let's just get into the final B-side now, and then I'll wrap things up and share my thoughts about this mini album. Let's just do that now. To wrap things up, this next song is called You Are, with the letter U and R. Chan's line, the production team back at it again, working with LOONA. Let's just get into it. Ooh, the guitar here. Go on. How she kicks off this song though. Oh. Really went with the R&B route. Love the bass guitar work in this. Olivia.
너는 나의 starlight. You are,
I love how soothing and chill this song is.
끝없이 이어지는 밤하늘의
근데 여진.
빛을내는 starlight. You are, you are, you are. 스노하진 별빛이 나를 감싸주는 것 같아. 그대가 보여 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 보여. 날 안아주는 빛 속에 뭉클인 내 맘을 깨워. Yeah. 이제야
The dream finally became clear. Woohoo! Haseul.
수많은 별처럼 아득하게 나를 비춰줄 당신의 품에서 사라지지 않게
Love the hi-hats in this as well.
이제야 선명해진 꿈 밝게 빛을 내는 별 You are a star You are a star 반짝이는 빛나 어두워진 내 맘에
Oh, the piano work too.
You are a star 반짝이며 나를 비춰줘 You are a star
Wow, you are wow. First things first, I really love how chill this song really is. It has a good mix of R&B and of course that kind of lo-fi vibe to it. A very soothing and chill song. I think the most chill song on this mini album. Of course, I really love how this wraps up the mini album as well after going on such a roller coaster ride on this mini album. But seeing Go On Shine in this is really everything. I think this has to be the one where she shines the most. Don't get me wrong, she shined throughout the other songs as well, but Go On starting off, this song was a really good kickoff to the song, I've got to admit. Definitely one of my favorite parts. I really loved Hyunjin's vocals, her voice in this one as well. But I really love that succession coming from Olivia into Yeojin, which I'll definitely have to go back upon. Let's see, where was it? This was around. It was around here. It was around here. The second time around. I really love the percussion sounds, the bass guitar going on, and how gentle the piano's being played. You who shined on me, who was wondering already, are my starlight. You are, you are. Oh my goodness. Poetry to my ears, everyone. Poetry to my ears. Olivia, though, into Yeojin, so good right here. Like the Milky Way. And then as we carry on later on to the song here, around here, Haseul, the Hyunjin, wait for it. Love the layering in the song so much. And then Chu, the hi-hat work. The Heejin, so good. Definitely one of my other favorite parts in this song. you are a star. You are really a star, Luna. Such a beautiful, comforting song, I've got to admit, that is chill and soothing, and a lot of vocal techniques. I think this is one of the songs that showcase their vocals really well. For example, the falsetto usage by some of the members, and more specifically, like I would say, the falsetto coming from Jin Sol, and how Go On comes through in this song, and Hyunjin as well. Go On starting off this song, and like I said, Olivia and Hyunjin's a moment in the song. But wow, what a song to wrap up this first listen, this mini album, their fourth mini album called. And overall, I think this is my favorite mini album by LOONA to date, considering the range that I've heard, the genres that they really mess with, and how all these songs are pretty much up my alley, even though my taste is kind of, I would say, flexible and very open-minded when it comes to music. But we started from the beginning with And, the intro track. The buzzing electro sounds coming out really kicks off the album well, sets the tone and mood to the album, and works well with the title track, of course. Then, of course, we got PTT. I really love the mix of genres and the Bollywood elements in it. It could be a heavy grower for many, but for me, I really got it upon a first listen, and I loved the MV tied along to it. But in this first listen, we went on to Wow. Wow, oh wow. Go in the new Jack Swing genre route, and all. Oh, I love how snappy it is, the beat and all. Very catchy, and how the tinkling of the piano really broke down in the song. Love the piano work so much in Wow. It is a well-deserved song to be performed, and is so title track worthy. Could come through with an MV, one of those songs that can come through with an MV, a B-side that can really do that. And then we went on to Be Honest. Well, you thought we were going retro, we're going even more retro with LOONA. This song is the most retro song on the album. It really reminds me of old school R&B / soul, more so of what like SNSD or TTS would come out back in the day and all. I really admired how that song really broke down and how fun it was with LOONA's vocals. Then we moved on to Dance on My Own. Definitely in my top 2 favorite B-sides. Contemporary R&B track. I really messed with how heartwarming the song is, and it has its moments with Kim Lip, and how the meaningful lyrics touching apart on mental health. Really loved, I would say, the bridge into the outro, the final chorus and all. But that's the thing that I love about the people that worked on Dance on My Own. Melanie Fontana, they come through with songs that are not too long, at times not too short, mind you, at times, because sometimes it's got me wanting for more. In this case, it was just enough. But if there was if the song was a little bit longer, I would love it even more for Dance on My Own. Another title track worthy song that can come with an MV, to be honest, but I can understand why, because it's a contemporary R&B type song. Full on English lyrics as well, could very well have an MV like Star. Moving on to A Different Night. A Different Night. Oh, don't even get me started with A Different Night. It is so up my alley in terms of a power ballad. The electric guitar near the end added so much to depth and texture to the song A Different Night. I really wished I got more Haseul in that one, but all in all, I really liked Cherry in the chorus, and everyone had their moments, and the follow-up coming through in the first chorus with Lip and the Chew was everything. Like I said, I can't emphasize enough the overall dynamic in LOONA throughout throughout this mini album. So good. I think this is such a cohesive album at the end of the day, and everything just feels a lot more fuller with Haseul, to be honest, even though she doesn't have a ton of crazy lines, especially for this ballad A Different Night. Moving on to YOUHA to wrap things up. Wow, it was quite whimsical, I should say, per se. It is very chill, a mix of R&B, and it reminds me of lo-fi kind of vibes, and very relaxing. It's got a nice little groove to it. Go on, starting off a song for once, finally. I mean, it's unbelievable. I'm so glad that he did that. Olivia and Yeojin, that part, like I talked about so much, and the phrasing in the song was just so good. But if I were to rank my favorites on this particular mini album, I think I would have to go with Wow and A Different Night being my neck and neck as my top favorites, and then it would go close, nearly up there, Dance on My Own, and then so on and so forth with Be Honest and You Are. Mind you, this is a first listen, so my favorite B-sides can change in terms of ranking, but y'all let me know your favorite B-sides and your thoughts on this mini album in the comment section down below. And if you really messed and agreed with my certain points that I made throughout part 1 and part 2 to this first listen / full on review to LOONA's 4th mini album called But hey, this has been Garrison. Be sure to like, share, and maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much, and just warms my heart connecting with fellow orbits in the comment section down below. I had a hell of a time doing this first listen / full on review, to be honest, seeing huge recognizable names and being so proud of everyone working behind the scenes and working with LOONA, like Ryan Esjan finally working with LOONA, and also you have one of my favorite solo artists out there who's up and coming. But hey, as I also say throughout my videos, be sure to have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are. Take care, promise me that, as it's crazy out there. Take care, please, and peace.